Hello everyone, I'm Nico, and today we're going to review the application form for DS Factory program, and I'm going to give you some tips to apply for this program. So first, if you go to the website of Startup Chile, startupchile.org, you're going to find the link there for the application form that is right here, and you are going to go to this platform that is charlie.io. That is the platform that we use for the applications. Here you can find all the programs that are open now. For now, we have just TSF. So if you go right there, you are going to find this part of the platform that is the home page. So very important thing, please make sure to read the terms and conditions of the program, because in case that you are selected, you are going to sign a contract with Corfo that includes all of these terms and conditions. So please make sure to read them. You're going to find there all the requirements, all the benefits of the program, what we offer, and the different criteria that we use to evaluate in the different stages of the program. So please make sure to read those documents. So the application form has 6 different sections. We have the general information, the eligibility for the program, startup information, the information about the participants and the team leader, the team members also, and finally the recommended. We're going to review all the sections one by one. So the first one is the general information about the project. We want to know what is the name of the project, what is the description of the startups, very briefly in 7 words, and also the public description that can be longer. We want to know in which industry are you working, what kind of product do you have, your business model also. And the phase of development is also important. Remember that in TSF you can apply with just an idea or a concept, so if you select that one, it should be okay. This is important. How long have you been working full-time in your startup? Remember that in TSF we only accept projects that has less than 12 months of development. So if you have more than that time, you cannot be accepted in this program, and you can apply for the seed program or Huella program in the next application process. If you have a website or any other social networks, we want to know them also. It's important for us to know more about your project and to have more information about it. And the video. The video is also important. We want to know you and your team in the video. So please make sure to appear yourself in the video. Don't make like a sales video or animation video. Make it very simple. You can record it with your cell phone, with the camera from your computer, from your notebook. Make sure that the audio is okay. And make it very simple. We want to know what is the problem that you're solving, what is your solution, how are you different from other similar solutions in the market, why your startup is innovative, and that's it. So very simple. Another important thing, please make sure that the link that you provide here for the video works. So after you put it here, check it in another browser or with another users, and check that the video has no password to access. So once you complete this part, you can go to the eligibility section. And here we want to know more information about you as the team leader. So remember that for the Startup Chile program, we want you to be here in Chile during the duration of the program, that is those 5 months. So you need to put yes if you are going to be fully committed and dedicated to develop the project here in Startup Chile during that time. And if you put no, you cannot be accepted in the program. Remember also that the terms and conditions describe that we cannot accept companies that are consulting companies or franchise of another enterprise. So if your project fits with one of those descriptions, you cannot also be accepted in the program. Also, has the team leader have been part of another Carrefour fund, or has the team leader have been part of any seed or TSF previous programs? This is important because if you go to the terms and conditions, you can find here a list of all the other programs that are in Corfo. In case that you already won one of these programs, you cannot be part of TSF. So please make sure that you have not participated in Capital Semilla, PRAE, any other Startup Chile, TSF, Seed or Huella, Semilla Inicia, Semilla Expande, or Subsidio Semilla Designación Flexible, SAF. Once you complete this part, you can go to the startup information. Okay, So here is the part where you're going to take more time. That is filling the information about your project, about the startup, about the problem, and about the market. Please be very concise with your answers. Just answer what we're asking you. Please go to directly to the point, and be very also precise with the answers and specific. The more specific, the better. So first, what is the problem that you are solving? Here we want to know what is the problem, but also what is maybe the size of the problem. If you already have some metrics about it, that will be very helpful too. What is the product that you want to create? Also, try to be very specific in the product. Be very specific about how this is going to work and how is this related with the problem that you just described. Validation of the concept or prototype. In TSF, you can apply with just an idea and a very early stage startup, but it is always helpful that you tell us how are you validating this. Maybe you made some surveys, maybe you are, I don't know, asking some people in the street, or if you already have some clients, some users, some pilots, that also will be very helpful. If you already have some sales, also you can put it here, it's helpful too. And if you have something already working, an MVP, is important that you put it here too. If you don't have anything yet, or if you are developing the MVP, please put here something too. It's important for us to know what are you working on. So if you have some mock-ups or some pictures, some drawings, some, I don't know, some designs or previous designs on the final product, that can be an MVP too. So please provide the link here. It can be an image, it can be a presentation, it can be a PDF, it can be a website, it can be a video, anything that you can show us the product or service that you're offering. Who is the potential customer of your solution? Here also try to be very specific when you're describing your customer. The same with the market size. It can be, for example, in terms of how many people or how many users you're going to approach with your solution, or it can be also in terms of money, how big the market can be. How will your startup make money? Here also try to be very specific. If you just put, for example, we have a SaaS model, that is not enough. We want to know more details about it. It is okay if you don't have like 100% defined the business model yet. So, but let us know what are your plans on this also. Who are the main competitors of your solution? This is an important question also. We want to know who else is in the market, what are the other solutions that are solving the same problem that you are tackling, and how are you different from those competitors. So here in this part, in the question 9, you can just put the list of the competitors, maybe a brief descriptions about them. But in this part, it's important for you to let us know how you differentiate from them. And finally, what are the main goals that you want to achieve in TSF? Here it's important to be also specific. So don't put, for example, just to develop the MVP. If you have a platform, put all the functionalities that you want to develop in the platform. If you have some goals that had to do with the market, put, I don't know, for example, you want to achieve 100 users by the end of the program, or you want to validate, or you want to close a pilot with two big companies. Or if you are developing a physical product, you want to have the physical product ready on the month 4, for example, and the next one start validating. So try to be very specific on the main activities and goals that you want to achieve with us during the program. Once you complete this part, you can go to the next one, that is the participants and team leader. So for TSF, it's very important for us to know who is behind this project. So the team leader, team members, and participants are very important part of the form. First, how many founders do you have? It is okay if you are a solo founder, but in that case, we want to know also who are you planning to add to your team. So if today is just you in the team, in this section, in the question number 2, what skill sets and experience does each member bring to the startup? You can put a description of all the team members that you want to add to the project, and those might complete the skills that you may not have today to develop the project. If you have other employees, you can put it here. And here we want to know all the information about you, about the team leader. What is your name? Gender important. Remember that we only accept female founders as team leaders. Contacts, guys, nationality, city, region, level of education. This is important also, about your experience and how this experience is relevant to the startup. We want to know why you are the best one to develop this. What is your role in the startup? Significant accomplishment as team leader also. And this is also important. We want to know, how did you start this project? If you have founded a startup before, and you can complete it here with all your information. Once you complete this part, you can go to the team members. If you don't have any team members yet, you can just select here no, and that's okay. But if you have them, you put it yes, and you can fill all the information about the other team members. And finally, the recommender. Some people ask if they can upload more than one recommendation letter. Just one is enough, so select the best one. We want to know who is the recommender, and the recommendation letter help us to know that somebody else is validating your work and validating you as a founder of a startup. So pick someone that can speak good about you, about your project, and put the information here. Just one letter should be enough. So that's it, mainly for the application form. If you have any other questions, you can send them to contact@startupchile.org. Remember that the results are going to be announced on February 23rd, so in 2 more months, and the program will start in March 16. So I hope to see you here in March in the program, and that's it. Thank you very much.